Hey, beautiful souls, keep shining your light wherever you are. So, today we are just going to explore the topic of Kundalini Awakening and the fear of letting go, as I have personally experienced this energetic dimension when this process starts in your consciousness. And I also consult people who have the similar experiences. This is a very common thread that binds us together who are going through this process. So we will explore a little bit about Kundalini awakening and the fear of letting go, that why we are experiencing this resistance to let go when this process is in its full swing, and what can we do to ease the momentum of this process rising through your central channel and trying to open up your consciousness in many-fold ways. So, in the initial stages of your Kundalini awakening, it is very common to experience a range of discomfort that arises from our fear of acceptance of this energy into your system. And this is quite natural because this fear is overwhelming your nervous system that has no idea what is happening to you. But as you start becoming more aware through gaining education, so I would say education and skill level becomes very important, like in any other subject. Though Kundalini is awakening you to your innate divinity, and it also requires right navigation tools, right content to expand your awareness, because otherwise healing process can become very chaotic and you will keep spinning through the loops if you do not approach it in an educated, in a right way. So Kundalini is a natural healing process. So basically this is your teacher if you are able to establish a kind, compassionate connection with this energy, but that is not going to happen in your initial stages when your previous system is kind of getting a shock. It is like getting an electric shock. So you can imagine when you get an electric shock, how it overwhelms your nervous system. So Kundalini, when it is awakened, the intensity of the energy is sending those multiple shocks to your nervous system. And your nervous system is definitely going to get awakened with those shocks. But the initial shocks are the shocks of panic, overwhelm. So as you will begin to integrate this energy in your system, the same energy will turn into more blissful experiences, more experiences of ease in your daily life. The same energy will bring more lightness into your experiencing of your daily life. The same energy will bring more sense of safety in how you experience yourself moment by moment. And the same energy will open up your heart center and try to bring your consciousness to start operating from that center. But that is going to happen in the later stages. But first, you have to learn how to accept this energy. And once you're able to bring that acceptance, and you will begin to pay attention to what needs to arise to your awareness in order to be cleansed from your system. So as I've mentioned in my previous other videos also, that one word that resonates most well with this energy is the transformation. So this is an energy of transformation, and our brain doesn't like change. We as human beings, as species, are meant to evolve, and congratulations to you that this energy is giving you a chance to acknowledge your potential and ability to evolve and arise in your consciousness to experience your life from different perceptual filters, from different lenses. And that is exactly what this energy's purpose is in your life once it is awakened in your consciousness and in your physical system. It is trying to bring your mind, body, and spirit in alignment with the non-dualistic nature of your interconnection with the rest of the universe around you. And this is a big thing. And the big things need big shocks. Look at nature, the calamities. Before any big transformation happens, there is a big destruction taking place. So similarly, this energy, don't fear, don't get panicked, though this is going to happen. But if there's a witness in you, awaken the witness in you. If the witness in you can witness that this is a part of your organic process, then that witness is a very graceful orientation to help you navigate through this process in a way that you are going to trust the energy that is rising through you. And it is here that you will start tuning yourself to the voice of this energy and become more intuitive in how to proceed step by step in your process. If you need guidance, I do offer consultations, and I do have very effective tools that could help you to navigate through your process in the more effective way instead of getting lost in the journey. So basically, the resistance is coming from our older self and our older parts of our brain, which are not ready to slip into unknown, into a new reality. And it is all boiling down to trusting yourself. So this energy wants you to bring into your divinity that please trust yourself. So she wants you to trust yourself first. And all that fear is caused by our inability to trust ourselves previously. So first of all, begin to engage in the practices on daily basis, either chanting or creating your own prayer or meditating on accepting the energy. Acceptance of the energy is very important. I remember, like, it took me so many years before I started accepting this energy in my system, because it's not easy process. It's like you are becoming so much disoriented in this process. Initially, disintegration is happening, breakdown of your old belief patterns, breakdown of many things are happening in your life. This is a complete change that it is trying to bring, not in every area of your life. Even your habits, your eating patterns, and your sleeping patterns, the way you operate, the people you mingle with, how you relate with people around you, everything is changing in the process. So it becomes very important that you engage in practices where you begin to surrender and accept this energy, because you will let the flow of this energy, allow the flow of this energy through surrender only. Resistance is coming from our ego constructs, our previous ego constructs, that how we had perceived ourselves to be, our self-image, and the image of how we interact with the outer world. Everything is falling apart, and the new meaning making is happening in the process. So it's very important. It's natural for the fear to arise. That is the first thing to accept. Secondly, all the physiological changes and changes happening at your emotional level, and a lot of physiological changes are first of all creating disorientation, because how you're perceiving the texture of your day is shifting, right? How you are sensing the things, it is shifting, and that is more scary to take account of initially. That I can understand. It is totally a physical thing. The physical symptoms, how they are shifting in your consciousness, your perception of living your daily life, that how you would like to perceive the things in your daily life is completely shifting, which is a scary thing, because suddenly this shift is happening and you are not grounded in in something like that already. So it's like kind of uprooting you from your older patterns of how you live your daily life. Basically, if you break it down and not make it so complicated, it's basically very simple process of trying to bring your attention in how you're living your each day, and it is bringing shifts in moment by moment. By bringing those shifts, it is teaching you and evolving you into different patterns of perceiving yourself and your interactions with the outer world and the meaning making that you had gotten used to. So it is an energy of transformation, and transformation is happening at all levels of your life. So it's very important that be gentle, be compassionate, be kind to yourself, and start accepting this energy with some chantings, meditations, create your own prayers where you acknowledge the presence of this energy in your life and you let her do its work, because this is the most intelligent organic process that knows what is right for you. So it is trying to do things which are for your highest good. So once you will start taking micro steps, take micro steps on daily basis. I'm not saying that your fear is going to vanish in one day. It may take months and years to slowly start getting used to this energy. But once it will start integrating in your system, the same energy will feel very familiar to you. It is just a matter of familiarity. Just like we know that when we begin to know somebody, as the time passes by, we become more comfortable with those people. So similarly, as how you are interacting with this energy, how you're talking to this energy, what is the language you're using in talking to this energy, that plays a very important role. Remember, if you know about the neuro-linguistic programming, that our brain has the language centers, and this is how we express ourselves. So it becomes how your brain is decoding that language is a very unconscious part of your brain. So become conscious of what kind of language you're using. So when you are using the language consciously, you're also affecting your unconscious parts of your brain, that you're accepting this energy. So over the time, you will find that this process, the energy will begin to integrate in your daily life, will begin to integrate in your consciousness, and and your symptoms of discomfort, they will start to ease out. It is like you iron the creases from your wrinkled clothes. So basically, I think that image comes to me, that it is just like your clothes get wrinkled. Now your old self is kind of feeling confused. It has gotten wrinkled. And as you do right methods, right skills, follow and do right practices, you're kind of ironing out those wrinkles, and you are going into the wholeness of yourself. You're evolving into a better perceptual self, from where you will experience life from a different textures. You will be able to perceive and experience life totally different, which will be nice experience. And you will say, oh, okay, I do not discount my discomfort that I experienced in the process, because it's really worth every inch of it, because it has landed me into experiencing myself and my energy and my life in a completely different, washed out way, which I'm loving now. So don't resist, be gentle, and be kind to yourself, and let this energy process whatever it needs to process based upon each person's previous conditioning and karmic inclinations. It will definitely work in different patterns and loops. Healing is not a linear process, but it's definitely going to do things that are going to evolve you, because it knows the best. We are very limited. Our ego is very limited. So just surrender, I would say. Surrender is the key word, because this transformation is beyond our comprehension. We may know through our common experiences certain things that we can verbalize, but a lot of data that is happening in your core, in your inner being, it is cannot be comprehended, because this energy knows what it is doing, which is a complex process, and our ego constructs are very limited. So it's very important that you trust the process, and you try to talk to people who have gone through these experiences. Because I know there are a lot of courses that teach you about awakening Kundalini. I have been to certain uh, places when I was desperately looking for someone to help me, but I really couldn't find any help from those organized organizations which say that we help you with your Kundalini process, because everybody goes there, even those people who do not have the intense Kundalini experiences, and they're trying to awaken. So the spectrum of this energy is different when you are consciously going through these kind of practices and trying to awaken your energy bit by bit. And when the energy is awakened suddenly in you without any previous experiences, they're totally different experiences. So sometimes even a guru who is you assume to be a guru may not be able to help you when the intensity of the discomfort is too big. You may find some help, that there's somebody to hold you in those experiences, which is very helpful to support you, to let you know, like, you're fine and this will pass. So that is a great help in such times. But it is your calling, and you have to endure whatever it pushes up to the surface of your consciousness, and you have to sit with it, and you have to acknowledge it, and you have to trust it. This is just teaching you to trust your divinity. Trust me, she's telling you. The energy is telling you, trust me. And I'm telling you to trust yourself. When you begin to trust me, you're trusting yourself, because you're trusting the process. You're trusting the universal process of evolution. So I hope that I'm able to make a few points clear to you, why it is important to trust, and how it will help you to let go of the fear of not accepting this energy. Trust is the key, my friends. So I wish you all the best. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more help on Kundalini awakening process. I'll see you in the next video. All of you stay blessed. Love you all. Bye-bye.